Hey everybody, Sticky13. I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up about what's going on with the Injustice tournament and why this podcast is so late and everything. Basically, After Effects takes forever to render on my computer, and it's been estimating at around 120 hours for a 10-minute clip. So I was doing that, had it going on Sunday when I was hoping to be finished and uploaded. That didn't work. Because it was taking 120 hours. So then, my computer crashed once, had to restart, and then last night at about 3 in the morning I got up to pee and saw that I had updates installed, so it was resetting my computer. Postponed that for 4 hours, and I kept doing that until I had to go to work, and couldn't keep doing it while I was at work. So, gonna start that over. But I'm gonna get this podcast out first because that's more important. And while I'm rendering in, Adobe's media encoder, I can't render another thing as well. So, yeah, I'm going to do the podcast real quick, get that put up. Hope you guys enjoy it. Episode 20. We're almost half a year old. That's ridiculous to me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' patience with this. I know it's been out for a while. I moved. I had a bunch of personal stuff that kept me from doing it. But then I got to it. Didn't like my final output, so I went to animate those in After Effects just so it could look as good as I want it to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and when the Injustice tournament goes up, hope you guys love that too. Thank you guys for all your patience, and enjoy.
We just jump right in. What's up, everybody? Welcome to NIBScast episode 20. I am one of your hosts, Aaron Lamping, joined as always by the illustrious Nikki13.
Oh, no.
Derek Ragsdale.
Oh, yes.
And Matt Czech.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
Matt Czech, how was your nap?
It's good. It was good. There was consequences to it, but it was still good.
Yeah.
I went back and I was listening to some of the podcast intros, seeing which ones work the best, and my favorite ones are just like when I do all the intros and I'm just like, Matt Czech, question for you.
Yeah. Gotta rip on me.
I'm not ripping on you. I just asked you how your nap was.
It was good.
I ripped on you for it earlier.
Yeah.
Now we're cool with the nap. Now I just want it to be rejuvenating.
Damn,
I hope you woke up and you were like,
Gave me the energy to dodge tornadoes.
that's good.
Nap sounds good right now.
Yeah.
One wakes up for a nap, the other begins.
It doesn't get a nap.
He went to bed at 10 and he got woken up at 2.
Yeah.
I haven't napped in probably about 6 months. It's very sad.
Naps are fantastic.
Go take a nap.
I haven't napped for like a week.
Dude, naps are fantastic.
I haven't napped in like 12 hours. Man.
I haven't napped for 4 years because that would be too long.
Lord Beer, it's your slumber.
I feel like that's a Mitch Hedberg joke.
It probably is a Mitch Hedberg joke.
Oh,
No, I know it's somebody's joke, and I'm pretty sure it's him, but I'm not positive.
It just
Yeah.
sounds like a joke you
Yeah.
would say.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's jump right into the news this week, and we'll start with some very sad news. Nintendo President Satoru Iwata passed away July 11th at the age of 55 from complications due to a bile duct tumor. We've known about his health issues for a while now. He's missed the last 2 E3s because of it.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, like, he was in the Direct for E3, this most recent one.
Yeah.
And people said they saw him, like, a couple weeks ago, and he seemed fine. It was just kind of, boom, happened.
I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like, oh, this person died. Until like it was actually being picked up by actual news, credible places. I'm like, oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
It does. Pulled up some facts from him on the old Wikipedia page.
Oh man, wiki.
He was the 4th Nintendo president, and he was the first not in the Yamauchi family. Married in or otherwise. He was the first. He was the first of the fine line of Iwatas.
Okay.
The first of his name.
Yes.
He actually, when he started at Nintendo, he went to the company and was all like, hey, I want to make games. And the Yamauchi family was like very revered. Like, you didn't just like waltz in, and he just waltzed in. He's like, I want to make video games, guys.
He simply walked into Mordor.
Yeah.
And that's how he got the job. He worked at HAL Laboratories, and he famously once said, you got to stay one letter ahead of IBM.
Because HAL is, all the letters are one above IBM.
And he helped develop Kirby, Pokemon, and Smash Brothers, among tons of other things. Like he had his hand on basically everything Nintendo did.
Yeah, he dropped a lot of bombs over there in Japan.
Lots of bombs, dude. Bombs.
He made the business side of Nintendo fun. They used to be very uptight, like to the point where they wouldn't release high-res screenshots for like magazines to use. So like he opened up a little bit. He started the directs where they actually showed the leadership. Like without him, Reggie probably would not have famously got up on stage and said,
"My
We're
body
here.
is ready."
There's that, and he more famously said, "I'm here to kick ass and make great video games." Something along those lines.
I feel like "My body is ready" is more famous.
Especially since they put it in Smash as a trophy or something like that.
He led the company through one of its greatest periods of growth, probably its greatest period of growth with the Wii and DS, and then obviously had some hard times with the 3DS and Wii U. We don't know what the NX would have done, but obviously his influence will still be felt with that, and that was the last thing I wrote, is he basically had his hands on everything Nintendo is doing right now, from like Zelda to the Yoshi game coming out, so his touch... his soft, gentle touch
That's
will be
my
missed.
penis.
will be felt
missed.
for a while.
Yeah,
It's sad.
I'm kind of interested to see like
Who's gonna take his place?
who's gonna take his place and what they're gonna do with
Early
Nintendo.
reports say Miyamoto's the favorite.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because
That'd
there's
be a good
two
idea.
people in the position that he used to fill before he took presidency, or took CEO, and it's Miyamoto and I don't remember the other guy off the top of my head.
Another name that's hard to say.
Dude, what if they get a Metal Gear Solid guy?
Hideo Kojima.
Dude, that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Dude, they would make like a Metal Gear Solid Mario game.
Dude, could snake back in.
I mean, he was in Smash Brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Gear Solid.
It's connected.
So actually, one interesting story that he told at a GDC one time is he considered Miyamoto his rival. He never told Miyamoto that, but he was all like, I want to be better than you."
Really?
And it's funny because once he took over as president, Miyamoto basically became his right hand man. Like,
Yeah, I
they
always
were
thought
great
of them
friends.
as like best friends.
Like
Yeah.
buddies, they would have a secret handshake and everything, but why?
I mean, they have the same haircut.
Their chemistry, you can really feel the radiation booming off of
booming.
the coast there in Japan.
The coast of their friendship.
Yeah.
Wow.
May sail the waters of eternity. No tsunamis, no kamikazes.
Dying at 55 is really
Yeah,
young.
that sucks.
I mean, it just goes to show you, like, you think...
I thought he was older than that, but 55 is. I think it's pretty young.
You
to
think just
die.
because the average lifespan's 70 years old in that check. Sometimes
No,
you die
just-
at 25.
No, he just looked. He looked older to me.
Our average lifespan is only 77.
Well, it's in the 70s. I don't even know if it's
I
that
think
high.
I think it's because of war. People die young.
That's fair.
Men die younger because they go off to war.
I was about to say, I know in,
That's what I think.
in America, we actually don't have the longest lifespans.
Mm-mm.
No.
I know. It's some
Well, no.
freaking
Of course we don't.
type.
We're like
Taiwan
11th
Yeah, like
on
some of the oldest people-
UN's like awesomeness index. I don't remember what it's
It
called.
costs $153,000 in medical bills if you get bit by a rattlesnake.
Does
So,
it?
Yeah.
Jesus, just to be a man, just to get immune to that shit.
Yeah, come on, man.
Immune. I know some of the oldest people are like just some freaking monks that live in the mountains. Like, yeah, I'm 112 years old. What up?
I think they're lying. I don't think they can.
No,
count.
there are some old ass people. I don't know where.
They don't
but
have actual.
They're
birth
really like
certificates.
70. They're just like,
They're just
120?
It's because they never ran into rattlesnakes.
It's metric 120.
They never ran into rattlesnakes.
No, they don't have to pay for that bill. So that's why they're
So
older.
metric 55 is not that bad. He did good.
But anyway, bring it back on topic a little bit. There's some really good fan art going around, and the one that I think made me the most emotional is it was just Kirby and the king himself, sitting like on a cliff, out looking an ocean, and then Kirby just had his hand on the king, and I was like, oh, it's so sad.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's a lot of depressing
my,
pictures.
my favorite one is the one that I shared on my Naked 13 page.
Was that the one?
It's
where
it's
he's-
it's not even fan art. It's just Link from Wind Waker waving goodbye sadly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. There's a picture of like all the Nintendo characters by him, and then like there's Mario like over to the side being depressed with like a 1-up. I'm like, this is hurting me. This is like hurting my feels.
See, it makes me think of when Mel Blanc died. He was the voice of a lot of Looney Tunes characters.
Oh yeah, I saw those pictures. too.
And they ran a picture in, I want to say it was the New York Times, that was basically all the characters that he had voiced with their head bowed in front of a microphone, just standing on a stand.
God,
Yeah.
getting depressed
feels-
now.
The depressed
Or
goosebumpy
like,
feels.
I am. It's sad.
Jim Henson, he's in a picture, and you got Kermit
Yeah.
like looking at it, and Big Bird
What a
trying to
depressing
choke through
cast.
There was actually a really good video Iwata posted when he went to the Muppet Company
that. Oh yeah.
to like get the Muppets made, and like he was just like he looked so excited, and like everybody there was so excited, like
Hell yeah.
everybody was just having a good time. He brought laughter to the room.
He brought
He really did.
He brought Kirby, and that's what I care about.
And like you could actually interview him. Like one thing I've been reading with all the like big companies that have been paying homage, they're all like you could actually talk to him. Like before that, like talking to a Nintendo president didn't happen.
He
Like,
seems humble because like
He was-
he's the first of his name. He like just kind of broke into Nintendo. He's like, I'm making video games. He seemed like a lot
they're
different.
probably just like, okay, sir, please stand over there, and he started making a game. I forgot which one exactly. It was like a pinball game, or no, it was
The pinball wizard.
it was a pinball game or something like that. Was what they were all like. Well, if you can fix this game, like yeah, you're in.
He does
and
that.
he fixed
just
it.
makes Kirby. Yeah, that picture.
He also fixed Mother 2, which ended up being Earthbound here. Correct.
So sad.
Aw.
Yeah.
He fixed that game. Like they had him go to the developer, and he was all like, "Listen, we can continue doing things your way, and the game will come out in 2 years." He's like, "Or you can let me take over, and I'll get it out about a year and a half."
I'll get it done tomorrow.
And he took it over and got it out within a year, and
Nice.
obviously, it is a critically successful game.
I haven't played it, but I will.
It's fun.
That's right here.
It's on the Wii U Virtual Console.
I don't have a Wii U.
Well, you should fix that.
I'll just play yours.
No, in Iwata's memory, fix that. Or you can buy me the game. That's okay too. Then you can play mine.
I'll just go over to Mike's.
Yeah.
This is the one Derek was talking about.
Aw, God, this is all depressing.
Present
it's
cast.
sad.
All right, let's move on to some lighter news. This is
Yeah,
This is
this
awful.
is getting a little depressing.
the PlayStation Store is having their annual Play sale, which is kind of their Summer of Arcade thing. Which I mean, Summer of Arcade. I don't even think that's happening anymore. But that just jumped off a cliff. They had
yeah, it's gone.
they had a couple good years with like Castle Crashers and what was that? They had that Metroidvania game. I forgot.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually apparently it
Legacy?
did really good. Not Rogue Legacy. I forgot. I'll have to look
that's
it up
not
later.
really Metroidvania, but
So anyway,
kind of
they
is.
have
Yeah.
for the next month they have 4 weeks of sales going on digital games, and then 4 what they're touting as big digital games, one releasing every week for this the Play sale. On Tuesday, I believe, so July 21st, Journey's coming out. It's $11.99 if you have PlayStation Plus, or $14.99 for non-Plus members. It is cross-buy with PS3, PS4, so if you already have the PS3 version, you get the PS4 version. But the thing I heard about Journey is it's one of those games that you play
it
it
plays
once.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like once you play, it's kind of like Last of Us. Like I've tried playing.
Oh
like,
no! It's not like The Last of Us because you don't really do anything in Journey.
It's
Journey,
like Flower.
it's like Flower.
But it's better.
But
than
it's got
But I
a
heard
story.
there's actually like
It's
an
got a
emotional
story,
thing.
Yeah, it's
You know-
like Limbo.
Yes, it's like Limbo. That's
The only thing
more
like I've
accurate.
heard that's depressing is like when the game kind of first came out, I heard people talking about it, and the way the multiplayer works is people just show up. And this
Yeah.
guy was like, I was having this beautiful emotional experience. Like I was like sad, I was scared, and then Bong Ripper 42 came up, and I was just like, what?
Well, at least you, like in that game, you can't have any voice chat. You just chat by like dings.
Yeah.
So I could see like the bong ripper going like ding 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 ding.
But still,
ding,
like
ding,
at
ding,
the end of
running
the game
around.
when the credits roll, it still apparently tells you who's there. So like
Bong.
Bong.
at the end, it's just
Bong
like
Ripper.
you get reminded you went on this journey with Bong Ripper.
Bone Reaper.
And all of a sudden you're in a Jack Black film and you just don't know what's going on.
I can't wait.
All of a sudden-
Dude, Goosebumps looks good.
I can't wait for the poor bastard to be all like, "Oh, this experience. Pokemon don't dance." Yes, they do.
Also, if anybody out there
apostrophe.
wants to add Aaron Lamping on PSN, Pokemon don't dance.
No
game with
apostrophe. No apostrophe.
No spaces, no
No
apostrophes,
apostrophe.
nothing. Pokemon don't dance. We'll play some Destiny. We'll play some Journey.
Yeah, play Journey together.
I want that game actually.
I feel
wanna
like
play
it's.
it again.
I feel like since there's not an apostrophe, it's Pokemon Daunt Dance.
Don't.
They don't.
But not
They
now.
don't.
You can daunt if you want to.
You can leave your Pokemon behind.
So July 28th for $15.99 or $19.99, depending on whether or not you have PlayStation Plus, you can get N++, which is one of those like supposed to be like what it's. They've had
like the
2
ninja
games
jumping.
before. Yeah, it's like Meat Boy. It's supposed to be one of those just like really hard platformers, but like it keeps getting you back into it right away.
It's also multiplayer.
It's really fun.
That's PS4 only, I believe. No, I didn't see anything about Vita. And they've actually been talking about this one for a long time. It was at the PS4 reveal, like in a sizzle reel for sizzle reel for
That's a weird name actually.
for indies.
That's cool though. I know M Plus was fun.
August 4th for $15.99 or $19.99,
sizzling.
whether or not you have PS Plus, you can get Galaxy for the
Oh.
PS4.
Damn.
Is
Is that
that-
a space shooter?
It is it's Galaxy.
Galagums.
For the tip.
Is it a space shooter?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
It's like there's a kid I work with is really excited about it. He describes it's like a roguelike twin stick shooter in space.
The kid you work with is dumb.
I mean, it looks
He
alright,
dumb.
but I'm not looking
I don't
forward
know.
to
I
it.
haven't looked at it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Being an asshole.
I don't know. Usually me and him have a lot of games in common. I looked at that one. I'm like, you're on your own, dude.
One of you is breathing really loudly.
That's him. He breathes. He has sleep apnea, I swear.
That's why Matt Czech alone, Matt Czech and Connor specifically, those two are the reason I cannot use Skype. I hate Skype.
I don't know, I must have spelled it wrong.
And then on 8/11, so August
My knee is
11th,
twitching.
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture comes out. It's one of those first-person experience games that have all the hoorahs going on for $15.99 or $19.99, depending on whether or not you
So
have
it's that
PlayStation Plus
like,
for the PS4.
Is that like that, what's that game called? I don't remember. What
Flower?
it's called. No.
They've actually made a game before, kind of like Gone Home, I guess. Like it's supposed to just be an experience, not necessarily.
That one's better than the one I'm thinking of. You're in like a
That
cave.
horror game?
It starts with the E. I don't remember.
See, I'm excited about the Firewatch game that's coming out later this year. That's a first-person experience, and that one's about like you're a fire ranger, and these 2 girls go missing.
Okay.
But while you're looking for them, like something happens that cuts off all
Oh,
communication.
that one!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like basically the trailer ends where like you can talk to one other lady on your walkie-talkie, and she's like, "Well, I see you in your tower," and he's like, "I'm not in my tower," and she's like, "Well, then who is?" And you look over at your tower, and it's like, "Oh, Firewatch."
Oh man,
Wow.
dude, Gone Home was scary, especially since things happened in the game that weren't even in the game for me. So I don't know. I won't spoil it.
Spooky.
Unfortunately, I listened. The only reason I found out about Gone Home is one of the podcasts I listened to had a spoiler cast for it,
Oh yeah.
and they talked all about it. I'm like, well, I really can't play the game anymore.
Well, at first I really liked it, or I thought it was okay when I ended it, and then I started to hate it, and then I started to really like it, even though it has been done for a couple days
It's an
afterwards.
emotional journey.
Afterwards.
Like it kind of pops in your head, and you're like, oh wait a second.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be coming out.
Okay.
They announced
I
it for
can see where that
consoles like
makes
a
sense.
year and a half ago, and
I
then they
liked
just never talked about it again.
That's a trope, and I can't remember what it's called.
Their next game, they have another game coming out, and it's kind of, I think it's a space one. It's not the Adrift with the one for the eye. It's not that one, but they kind of like have a space one coming out. Adrift looks pretty good too, but I think they're pushing that. I think they're gonna wait for Morpheus for that since
Probably.
they really were.
Oh yeah.
They were beating the VR drum.
Dude, what's that? Until Dawn.
That was. Have you
Which
seen
one's
some
Until Dawn?
gameplay for
No,
that?
I haven't.
People are now allowed to put like they got a preview build and they can put 10 minutes of the game out. Until Dawn is the horror film one with like Christian Penitentiary where like you can like basically you play a horror movie, so like you get choices.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, so the video I watched, minor spoilers. So if you don't care, tell me to shut up now or just stop listening, folks.
Okay.
Okay, so the video I watched basically, I mean, it's these kids out in a cabin, these teenage kids, so they're all like, again, like the preview build just starts at a random spot. So the one I watched specifically, they were this one girl was all like, all right, we're gonna do it. And then like all the other friends popped out with cameras and they're like, haha, he would never do you, hee hee. And she like ran out all embarrassed. And then like her sister like followed her out and she's all like, oh, don't listen to them. And like she has to run through the forest to catch up to him. But then like somebody or something's out there like trying to kill him, and they end up getting chased because it's like breathing fire. Everything I've read, they don't believe it's supernatural. It's probably just some guy with like a flamethrower or something crazy. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. And basically he chases these girls to a cliff and they fall, and you have a choice to let go of the edge or just let go of your sister or whoever, your friend. And the person I was watching chose just to let go, and they both fall, and it looks like they both just fucking die. Like just some awful death falling off a cliff. And then like they had to cut it there. But apparently every time you make a game altering decision, there's like a little butterfly that pops up. So you know like, hey, if I play through again, if I do something different here. And what's interesting about it is everybody can die or everybody can live, or some sort of mix depending on how you play it.
Okay.
So there's probably some awful trophy to make everybody live.
Yeah.
And it's probably like next to impossible because I mean you don't know. Like I've heard stories where like people like when you're like running through the woods, like you can choose shortcuts or like the safe route, and there's people who's all like, I broke my leg taking the shortcut and then I ended up dying. Or people are all like, I took the safe way around and the person I was trying to save died because I took the safe way.
I like it. I just watched the trailer while you're talking about it. It looks fucking cool.
So yeah.
What? I just wanted to geek
I
out.
saw that.
I want to give
I like that
context.
you watched.
I like it.
No, I just like that you watched the trailer in silence.
Yeah, I didn't want the audio to be shitty on the mic.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay.
That game's coming very soon. Another game that's coming very soon, Metal Gear Solid 5. Nikki 13's very
I'm excited now that I saw Diamond Dog, and the dog's badass looking.
But guess what? Konami has removed Kojima's name from the box art.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Because,
Again, I
you know,
believe?
Fuck that shit. No, they hadn't really. They hadn't
never did the
taken his
first time.
name off of the box art for 5.
Konami must have had
They
like
have
sex with
now.
all of their wives or something like that to get them this pissed off.
But apparently, too, like, this came right on the heels of the voice actor for Snake in Japan. Was all, like, he was just like, yeah, they dissolved. Like, nobody had ever, like, just straight up said it to this point. He's like, yeah, Kojima Studios isn't there anymore, dude.
he's a trusted like person to listen to because he's like so influential in the freaking game industry since he's the voice of Snake and everything.
Wrong. You're thinking of David Hayter.
What am I?
Because the voice actor for Snake in Japan, all the dialogue for Metal Gear Solid is written in English.
Oh, okay.
It's all meant for the English translation, and then it's translated into Japanese from that. The influential Snake voice is David Hayter. He's the one that's been it up until this game, where now it's Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, that's
weird.
Because fucking what? Okay. But yeah, David Hayter is. I mean, I'm sure the Japanese voice actor is also influential, but like the influential Snake voice is David Hayter.
Okay, got my.
He also wrote he directed the first X-Men movie, and I think the second X-Men movie.
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that either.
A lot of
Fun
the
fact.
theories going around is just Kojima takes so long to make games. I mean, they're very quality games, but he takes so long, it just costs so much money. So somebody at Konami is probably like, dude, and he's all like, I'll leave.
You're eating up all of our billions of pachinko dollars.
Yeah. I think there's.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just like, yeah, like, I mean, Konami does plenty. Konami. I always
You always say Konami.
only here too. Like
Yeah.
like when I'm talking about it outside of the podcast, I'm fine. But no, I mean, even if the video game company folds, they're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, no, it's like Nintendo. Like if they stop doing games or anything right now, they'll be like.
But it's
good
not
for
going to
years.
fold in that check because they got the Yu-Gi-Oh game coming out this summer.
Well, it's like if
Actually, it looks
Capcom.
really good.
It's like if Capcom told Kaiji Inafune that he could not make Mega Man anymore. Like, it's fine. I'm just gonna go make Mega Man called something else.
And one way or another, Kojima, either through Kickstarter or just walking up to another company, is going to make more
Oh
games.
yeah, no, he's gonna get either picked up or he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make my own game.
I have a feeling like he's just gonna like he could go to any he could go to basically any like publisher and be like, yo, and they're gonna be like, Come on in. Let's at least talk.
Fucking Nintendo.
I'd play
give
Wooden
me him.
Cog Liquid.
Yeah.
Wooden cog.
Didn't they
That
say,
just
like,
sounds weirdly sexual.
It sounds like
Wooden
a sex
Cog
move.
Liquid.
It definitely sounds like a poop thing.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Didn't they?
He has a peg leg.
Yeah. Didn't he say like this is his last Metal Gear Solid game?
He's
Like,
been
even
saying that since like the third one.
That's true.
He has. I do believe it is supposed to be the last of the numbered one. Like it was supposed to be the last of the numbered one.
I mean, that's the thing. Konami owns
and now it's gonna
the Metal
be-
Gear name, so
Yeah,
they
so
can
you
do whatever
can't-
they want.
I was gonna
with
say,
it.
well, and now it's just gonna be the last one that matters.
They
Just
have
like the
another
last,
write-in game.
Just like the last Splinter Cell that mattered was Blacklist.
Blacklist was fun. That was the last one.
Was it Black? Which was the last one with his original voice actor?
I think. Well, I know Blacklist was the last one. It might have been
Then it's not Blacklist.
Conviction.
Yeah, Conviction. Yeah, Conviction was the last one that mattered.
Blacklist was still fun multiplayer wise.
Yeah, no, yeah. But doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't matter. None of this matters.
So we'll stick with the theme of upcoming releases.
Whoop.
Destiny has The Taken King coming out September 15th, I believe. And they have announced the balance weapon changes
The
that will be
bullshit.
coming
I
with
like
it.
it.
We're going to touch mostly on the exotic weaponry. Just know auto rifles got a buff. Hand cannons got pooped on.
Yep.
Very hard.
And that's basically the two most important ones for me.
While you guys talk about Destiny, I'm gonna go grab my pop out of the other room
All right.
Okay, so
if I can get out.
we're going to talk exotic weapons. Hard White is getting some changes. They're increasing the base stability to 80. Oh my goodness. Which was 65. They've increased the bounce count for hard light projectiles, and the hard light projectiles are not affected by damage fall off.
I just hope that sounds like it's going to be fun to use now.
Yeah, it's gonna make an actual good gun now.
I think you're just going to want to... It's not going to be good. You're just going to fire it around and watch things die when you hit the floor.
Yeah.
Necrochasm, which is the
Worst.
worst auto rifle,
I don't have
Gun.
the exotic auto rifle you get for the Crota
Oh.
in hard mode encounter. Still useless, but nonetheless they are buffing it. They are increasing the base stability to 60. They are increasing the magazine size. Curse Breaker perk will always trigger on precision kills. I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing it has something to do with explosions, as the next thing says, Curse Bringer explosions have increased radius and deals more
I'm
damage.
just trying to guys, please, these shitty guns, use them.
I'm gonna
Use
use
them.
Necrochasm in PvP anyway,
I
just
don't
for
have that
fun.
gun.
So, what are the three most popular exotic weapons in PvP, do you think, Matt Czech?
Probably. Well, Thorn's exotic, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thorn.
That is the most popular. What's the second most popular?
Last word or Hawk Moon?
One of those is correct, but that is third place.
Oh, Hawk Moon.
Nope.
No, last word.
Hawkmoon is not on the... Keep in mind, Hawkmoon isn't on the Xbox right now, so that's
Oh,
a
it's
whole
not?
group of people.
Yeah.
It's not on the
It's just a
Xbox?
PlayStation.
Yeah,
I did not
so
know
the
that.
last word is third.
Mm-hmm.
What's two? Not a hand cannon.
Is Galahorn popular on?
No,
in
not
PvP?
necessarily in PvP. Red Death.
Red Death.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking nerfing Red Death. I didn't even see
Well,
that.
no, hang on.
Don't worry, they'll
They're
work
not
it
doing that. So third on that list is the last word, which is getting shit on the hardest.
Yeah.
The last word, not only is it getting all the hand cannon nerfs, but in addition to that, they're reducing this range stat to 10, which was 20, and they're reducing stability to 220, which was 30. Getting rid of what makes this gun.
Yeah.
Reduce the effective range while in aim down sights. That makes sense. They want you to hip fire it. Increases accuracy and precision damage, aim assist scale when firing from the hip. They're really trying to get you to fire it from the hip.
Yeah,
essentially.
they're really
they
getting
want
you
you
to-
to be up close with it, like
Really
a
getting you
cowboy.
not to use the fucking gun. It seems to be fate
Well,
bringer now.
the problem was with it, to be fair, was you could just hit fire, snipe someone from across the map, and just ba 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 ba, and they're dead from
So-
across the map.
But it was fun.
So
It
Thorn,
was cheating though.
Thorn is getting
Well, it
a
wasn't
debuff.
cheating. It was just cheap.
Yeah, well,
It was bull. It was.
They
it was
share
my-
some
It was
letters.
bullshit, but it was my
They do.
bullshit.
They do.
They're reducing the damage of Thorn's debuff, roughly
Good.
1/3. They're allowing the dot to stack up to 5 times, though, now, through multiple people, like at a certain point, I think it was like 3 before you could shoot, and then like if you shot a 4th one, it'd just get rid of the dot on the 3rd person.
Okay.
Or the first person, not like you typically get that, but like you can put it on to up to 5 people now. And then the buff, they're saying that the buff is going to end up being a net buff for the Thorn, but it reduces its lethality in PvP because, I mean, it is the most popular PvP weapon right now.
Thank God, at least that's getting nerfed.
Hawkmoon, I don't think it's getting crapped on too hard.
Well,
Most
with
of
the
its
hand
changes,
cannon stuff.
Yeah, with the hand cannon stuff. But the specific changes, basically what they're trying to prevent is one-shotting in PvP. It has Luck in the Chamber and Holding Aces. And basically, Luck in the Chamber, I think, was the one where it made 1 bullet do more damage, and then Holding Aces made 2 random bullets do more damage. But the problem is, all 3 of those perks could line up on 1 bullet in the magazine.
And that's just your
and you're just
fucking
dead.
glory
Like
bullet.
you're in full health PvP. You get shot in the body, you're done.
Yeah.
They don't want
It was
that.
the
That
best.
is kind of-
It was the best.
So
I love
Xbox
it.
suck that. Luck in the Chamber bonus damage reduced by 3%. Icebreaker, they are increasing the recharge time.
So it's useless now.
1 every 5 seconds to 1 every 8 seconds.
This is stupid. This is dumb.
I want to talk about some of these changes after I get through just basically the
ones.
ones I care about, because I have enough, like, some of these changes are stupid, but the reason, we'll get there. Black Hammer, while technically not an exotic, this weapon was changed although it was one. So basically, the
Cheating.
reason you want this weapon is just getting killed. They're increasing the inventory to 18 rounds, and the white nail perk now pulls from ammo from your inventory. What's the point of having this gun now?
Yeah, it's stupid.
There really is no point. Lord of Wolves is getting changed. I really don't know much about that weapon. The big one, Gallarhorn, is finally getting its nerf. They are reducing the damage of Wolfpack rounds. I knew this was coming as I got mine last week.
Oh yeah, no. that was a long time coming. Are you kidding me?
But reading what they said, it almost seemed like they were okay with this weapon doing ridiculous amounts of damage. What they are trying to nip in the butt is people being like, "You don't have Gallarhorn? You can't come play with us."
I like
what
how.
happened to Mike?
Yeah, no, people, certain people would be like, well, they're denying me because I don't have a Gallarhorn, and then they get one, and they're like, oh, other people should have this, or I'm not playing with them.
So that's what they're trying to change.
Yeah.
They still said they want it to be a pristine rocket launcher.
Yeah.
They want it... It'll probably still be the best. We'll have to
Yeah.
see after the changes. But my problem with a lot of these changes, and I know this isn't a typical like MMORPG, but I come from that background.
I mean,
Bungie
it's not an
seems
RPG.
so hell-bent on making everything balanced. Like, making every gun balanced, that they're losing uniqueness within the weapons.
They're just making
Like,
it
there's,
all
like,
vanilla.
Gallarhorn, for example, like, that was something, like, every time I played, I'd be like, is this the one? Is this the time? Is this the time? No. And then finally I got it, and it was really exciting. Like, Black Hammer, for example, I still don't have that. I've been trying to get it. Don't need to get that anymore.
It's not gonna be worth it.
Like, they're just ruining, especially the exotic guns. It's like, these are supposed to be, like, powerful, neat guns. That's why you can only equip one.
Yeah.
Like,
They
as
should
far
make
as I'm
them-
concerned, buff other exotics. Make those awesome. Tune the fights around, assuming that everybody doing this high-end content is going to have at least one awesome gun.
Yeah.
Look, that they actually buffed that sniper rifle that everyone says is horrible, like the One Land,
No Land Beyond.
No Land Beyond. They said, I'm pretty sure they buffed that one,
I threw my notes all over.
but they're like, we know no one likes using this gun. They make fun of it, so we're gonna buff it because we wanted this for like the quick scoping crowd. I'm like, why? But they buffed it.
You can't quickscope with that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it goes so slow, and you lift it up.
No, like,
and then
it's
it's all like this.
They said it's like they're stabilizing it and stuff like that. I'm like,
Okay.
that's dumb. But
I think. Oh, I also laugh when people say it's the best in PvP, only because a good PvPer uses it just to make fun of people he kills with it.
not
Yeah.
gonna name
And because
them,
he
but-
does that, some people are like, "That's the best gun in PvP." No, it's not.
If
It's
he
bad.
used a real gun, you kids would be dead all
And
the time.
actually, he does. If he starts to lose, he just switches to a good gun
Yeah.
and then starts to win again. So
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just sad about I'm just sad about the last word being debuffed to hell, because that's like my favorite gun. But whatever, I'll just start using auto rifles like you want everyone to, because they suck.
No, dude, just use... What was Red Death going?
Red Death was second.
Were they nerfing it?
I don't think so. I mean,
There you
unless
Use that.
pulse,
I mean, they made
scout
the,
or pulse
they made
rifles,
the
whatever it is getting
healing
touched.
shitty.
Just use a... Yeah, scout rifles are getting buffed, aren't they?
Maybe I didn't print that information out.
Yeah,
So
that's what it looked like. They were getting a bit of a buff, even though they don't need it. So just meet a multi-tool.
Oh yeah, the gun can actually be useful now.
It was
instead of just being
useful.
able to
It was
run.
actually really good.
Was
You
it?
also
I
see-
heard it was shitty from like
Well,
3 different
They're
people.
wrong.
before we move on from the Destiny conversation,
Mhm.
did you see Zer wasn't selling a weapon
Yeah,
this
no,
week?
Yeah, what
it was
the
a
hell?
bug. It
Yeah,
was a
they
bug.
tweeted out. They're all like, "We're persuading him right now to bring a weapon. Still working on it." And like 3 hours later, they're like, "Still working on it." And then like 2 hours later, they're like, "Yeah, it's not happening this week."
He just didn't. But he did have Celestial Nighthawk. Hunter's ruining the game again.
Yep.
But I got my Celestial Nighthawk. So
It's stupid hunter gear.
I know, really. They just want everything, don't they? Oh, but I do have all my subclasses maxed out now, so...
Very nice.
I grabbed
Yeah.
that helmet, the Titan helmet. I'm like, yay! I was upset. I wanted them to like sell a gun I didn't have.
All right.
Whatever, sir.
So we'll move on to a game that's far out there, not coming soon.
Far.
Check.
Star Wars.
Randy Pitchford, CEO of Gearbox, has teased the future of Borderlands. He essentially said it's not coming soon, but they're working on it.
Well, yeah. I can't wait for that.
They're trying to do something new and unique, so they're spending time.
Pre-sequel.
No, they
Probably.
do. The ending of the.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I only played with you guys for like 20 minutes last week.
Pre-sequel's the best Borderlands.
It is. It's super
Which
fun.
you say that about every other Borderlands,
It
but it's
felt
the best
like
Borderlands.
forever.
That's because...
It felt like forever.
That's because Matt and I were
The best.
under
Drunk.
the influence
Hey man,
of things.
all right, you need to leave the air on. You'll die. You can't keep
That
closing
was
the
Matt
fucking
Slade
bubble.
that kept turning the bubble off.
That wasn't me. I don't remember that, but it wasn't me.
If you guys have, I'm not gonna spoil anything about the ending, but the ending definitely like, there's gonna be a lot more Borderlands games from it, and it's gonna be like a shit ton of characters from it. So, beat Borderlands the pre-sequel. It's good.
So I just wanted to mention that, and
We're
then
trying to PvP everybody.
Hey, you kept losing. I never
thank you,
lost.
Nick. Speaking of PvP, WoW is adding the new PvP mercenary mode. Derek, have you heard about this one?
I have not.
So basically,
So-
there's really no reason to be on any faction anymore.
As I wrote,
You mean Alliance? Anymore.
long queues? Question mark. Fuck it. Fight with the other faction in non-ranked battlegrounds. So essentially, what they're doing is, if your queue time as Alliance gets too long, they're gonna bring Horde people over and put the Halloween masks on them,
That's awesome.
and you will fight for the Alliance.
That's funny.
That's kind of cool.
That's
I like
cool.
that though.
That's gonna destroy some RPers. Like some RPers
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be like, no.
There should be 2 separate modes, or
if
there
they're
should
good
be an
at
option.
RPing, they should understand that they're
They're-
wearing a mask.
they're actually
and
a
you
spy.
you are too stupid to see through the mask.
You're a spy as you're sitting there like destroying their leaders.
You're a spy like in Team Fortress 2. You have like a cardboard mask on your face.
That's what it is.
that is exactly what it is.
Is it? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I want to get to our topic this week, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah,
I really like the mask, because like I said, it had the orc, and it just had the human Halloween mask on him standing there, and I'm like, Jesus.
That's really funny.
Alright, so we're even going to skip the mail, but if you wanted to mail
Oh,
us...
we
Why?
have a thing in the mail this week.
Do we?
We
Oh,
do.
crap,
Hold on.
we're doing the
Hold on,
mailbag.
I got it.
Mail time.
Here's the mail, it never fails. Makes me wanna wag my tail.
Well, we have one from Matt Czech. Faking gay is what it says.
Hey, you know what, kid? You're faking gay.
Is that what you put?
What is your favorite Nintendo game experience, and what is your favorite Nintendo game of all time?
That's a good one.
That is a
In-
very good one. Thank
in
you,
the honor of
Matt.
In
Yeah,
the
wherever
memory,
you are, Matt. Thank you.
great honor and memory to Iwata. We shall.
Oh, what the son?
Yeah, no, I didn't say that. That's racist.
That's racist.
Um,
Like, you're really bombing his performance over
Yeah,
here.
there might have to be a nuclear fallout because of your racism over this podcast.
I feel like that one would have been smoother if he just went with Fallout.
Nuclear.
I had to say nuclear. Because they got bombed by nukes.
That did happen.
Yeah.
That did happen.
We're
What do you got
watching-
there?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that it's just like it happened to them. Like
As you started that,
Nobody
little
did
rant
it.
off with, in memory of all this, and
yeah. That's what happened. Favorite Nintendo memory? I don't know. I'm gonna have to say either playing Sunshine as a kid, which was more fun as a kid and way too tough as an adult, or when I was playing Mario Party 4 and we hit the jackpot twice in one game on
We did?
the 100 coins or 1,000 coins or whatever.
big
it
money,
is.
big money.
Big man.
And I thought that was pretty crazy.
I didn't know that could actually happen.
Yeah, no, that twice. It happened twice. It's two different
You
people.
were the
Luckily.
chosen one, dude.
I got it once. I did win the game. My favorite game is probably what was it? Mario game? What did you say? Nintendo game?
Nintendo.
Nintendo game. My favorite Nintendo game. Oh man. I'm probably gonna have to say Luigi's Mansion. It reminded me a lot of the Haunted Mansion game, which is actually scarier, but at the same time, as a kid, Luigi's Mansion is still kind of scary.
Have you played the second one?
Yeah, it's not that great.
No, it's not. But it's still fun.
It is still fun, but they changed it.
I think my favorite Nintendo memory is building up them calluses from just rolling that analog on the N64
Trying to get
controller
that
in Mario
spin
Party
thing.
1.
Yeah.
That was pretty. That always will stick out.
Because I said, like, the second one, they're like, all right, let's not kill kids' palms anymore.
My favorite.
Well, they had to not because of a class action lawsuit.
That too.
They actually
I
had
guess.
to, like, if you got in on it, they actually had to send you a glove.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dang, why didn't you get in
Nintendo
on
brand
this?
gloves?
I didn't know.
They give you the
what
power
the power
glove.
glove is
Yeah,
for.
they
Yeah.
give you the power glove for it. Like,
just
we're not
press the
using
button.
this shit anymore.
they're just like, we need to get rid of these.
They just rip off that, so it's just the glove.
And then my favorite experience by far, Smash Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we just put so much time in that game still.
Your favorite game? Favorite Nintendo game?
Yeah.
Smash Brothers, yeah. Which one?
Wii
Don't
U,
say
man.
it. Oh, yeah, okay.
I like the Wii U one.
Oh, yeah, the Wii U's like the
I mean,
best one.
admittedly, I know a lot of people would say Melee. Melee was the one I didn't play a lot of, just because I didn't have a GameCube. But
We were
like
watching
Wii.
tournaments, and people like still playing Melee. I'm like, I wonder
it's
if
because you can
people...
wave dash.
Yeah. I feel like the new one has really good controls. I feel like it should replace the Melee one, maybe, but...
It seems some people were playing the Wii
They just
U.
like, I mean,
And
I
still
feel like
Melee
at this
people.
point, even if they made a better game, people would just
No,
be
that's
like, it's
exactly what
Melee.
I said, yeah. Even if it was 10 times better, they
People
wouldn't
still
give a
play
crap.
Because, like, no, I'm used to this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
So, Nikki,
Did Matt go?
I haven't gone yet.
Matt.
Matt,
Me? Well, favorite best Nintendo experience is going to be Smash, but, like, I think I'm going to say the first one, playing with my friends when it first came out, and just, like, being Fox with, like, the energy sword on Fox's level, and, like, being Kirby and absorbing everybody, seeing what they look like, being Kirby with just, like, a giant Samus head. It was really funny. So, Smash Brothers is probably my favorite game experience I ever had, but my favorite game of all time in Nintendo game is probably going to be Kirby's Magic Mirror for the DS, because that game, I played that game for hours and hours on end. I've beaten that game like 7 times.
The
And,
Kirby
like,
games are amazing.
They are, and that game you can actually play co-op.
Oh,
So me
yeah.
and my friend Alec would have like connected to it, and like you can get like you can change the color of your Kirby. You can get like my favorite one was like you can be orange or you can be black with like orange feet. So you can be like
Halloween Kirby.
Yeah, Halloween Kirby, and that game's just the best. I still play it. I just don't know where it is anymore. But that's my favorite Nintendo game.
Nikki.
I've got a couple of things for Nintendo memories. I was born and already had an NES. And really just playing anything as a kid was awesome because my entire family was into it. It was a big thing. with that, there is a videotape that Sasha and I found when we first started dating and we were going through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we were watching home movies. And my dad's standing behind the camera. My sister is in the living room, and my mom is in the living room. The camera's like in the dining room. And it's just kind of videotaping our living room, and my sister's like playing with this little keyboard she had. And then she like sits in a chair and starts like playing it with her feet, and my dad's like, Jess, don't do that. Use your hands, don't play with your feet. Jess, stop playing with your feet.
I'm not a monkey.
She won't stop playing with it with her feet. And finally, my dad said something along the lines of, Julie, do you see this? Can you have her stop? And my mom is in the middle of playing Zelda, or no, she's playing the first Mario. And you can see it on the screen. She's playing the first Mario, and she just kind of goes, nah, it's fine. And just keeps playing. And doesn't even care.
You're all Nintendo-holics.
Oh, yeah. As far as my personal favorite memory with Nintendo would be really just playing any of the games I was when I was a real little kid. Because I remember a lot of it pretty well. This one game called...
Spend time playing games and not feel guilty.
I don't feel guilty.
Shouldn't.
No,
I mean, I don't feel guilty for playing games. I feel guilty when I'm playing games and I'm like, probably should have done something around the house today.
Why can't you just freeze time and play your game?
Right.
He's stuck in that frozen time forever.
We had a game called Legacy of the Wizard, and it's terrible. It's not great.
It sounds pretty great.
There's a character select, which is kind of cool, and like once you die with a character, you can select any of the remaining characters in the family.
Okay,
And you can select this little like sheep dog thing, but whenever you select somebody, they like turn into like a more badass looking version of themselves, and like the sheep thing turns into like an angry Kirby. It's fucking weird. And I could never figure out what the point of the game was or anything like that. And I, to this day, remember that game specifically. I still have it at my apartment. I was going to say downstairs. At my apartment, I still have it. I've played it fairly recently in the past year or two.
Still don't know.
Still don't know what to do. Refuse to look up a guide for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right now, Game Worlds has an inbox copy of it for $18, and I'm considering, like,
Dude,
one day when I
$18?
have $18, just buying it, because, like, I remember that. It was fucking lame.
Well, Nick,
But
I'm about to have...
it is a strong memory that I have, so it'd be kind of cool.
I'm about to have an inbox copy that I can sell you for $20.
Shut up, jackass.
Dang, you can buy a stick of gum with it.
Dang. I bought an Adobe After Effects template for the NIBS tournament, and what the fuck is the website called? The website I bought it off of, the ones that made it.
Now there's just so much porn on my computer.
No, it was $16. You can pay with PayPal, but they charge you a $2 handling fee, or you can buy it with their payment service. Their payment service works like Xbox Live, where you can put...
points.
It's not points, it is dollars, but you can only put set amounts of dollars onto your account.
Okay.
The lowest one is 20.
Oh, that's stupid.
So you can either pay $18 for something that's $16, or you can pay $20 for something that's $16. The best part is, if you put it into like your funds on their website, you have a year from the last time you uploaded money, or you gave them money, to use that money.
Really? Otherwise
before
it
you
just-
don't
it just
have it
goes
anymore.
away?
Yep. The fuck is that?
Did you buy like 4 wallpapers?
4 wallpapers and an Avatar t-shirt?
Yeah.
But it's so convenient, Nick.
Back on subject. My favorite game, my favorite Nintendo game.
It's a lot of Nintendo games out there.
There is a lot of Nintendo games out there. Honestly, if we're just going first-party Nintendo, I'd probably have to say Super Mario World. I think Super Mario World is the pinnacle of 2D Mario games.
I agree.
Until this September when I make
Mario.
the pinnacle of 2D Mario games.
I can't wait to see your Aaron. These are all dicks. Beat the game, man. No, they're all dicks, Aaron. I can't.
That's what I'm gonna do. I think it comes out on a Friday. That night, I'm gonna just make because you can set it up in worlds.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna make one for you guys and be all get at it.
Oh, dude, and we're recording.
Get at it.
Maybe we
know
can.
what they need to do.
Maybe instead of our static screen on the podcast that week, we can just film that and we can put the podcast over you guys playing.
That'd be so
Mario
great.
Dude, he's
Maker.
got
We can do that.
yeah.
That's a thing that can be done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Or
Every week we just need somebody to make a new one.
if we were
and
really
then we can
crazy,
record
we
it
could
that
do the
week.
podcast while playing Mario Maker.
Oh, dude, I would love that.
Right there on that screen.
Yeah, totes.
This past week was just hectic trying to get the background to do what I wanted it to do. That's
yeah.
why it was up late. And it's really
going
just
to have it go up and stuff like that.
Yeah, fucking. He skimmed it.
I know. I watched the whole thing.
But did you listen?
I did. I did when I was laying in bed.
But for some reason, it wouldn't go where I told it to go. It would go there and then it'd fucking zoom past it and curve back around, which was outside of the map. So it was just black. And then I come back around. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So it took me a while.
Next Saturday, Derek, you want to continue our smashing, Spyro, and
Yeah. We also got to do Skolas this week or
Yeah.
next week or something.
I want to do it before. I mean, I think the weapon nerfs go through when it comes out, so
Okay.
we have a month, but I do want to do it.
All right.
Dare doesn't want to do it with me and Dylan.
I'll do it with
Anyway.
you guys.
I'd do it with them too.
That was a very good email, Matt Check. If you want to email us Matt Check, where do you email?
That was frightening.
NIBScast@gmail.com.
Very good.
I had to tell him.
What's our email address, guys?
I forgot it was NIBSmedia or NIBScast.
So that was unexpected, but very, very.
Welcome. It was
Welcome, yes.
welcome. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
We have another email in there from Michael Ozzie. He's the guy that does John Tran's pixel art.
We
Yeah.
have an email.
Legitimately?
I emailed him first
Oh,
from it.
I'm wow.
Because,
Famous.
because I'm trying to get a copy of the tutorial that he made or
Okay.
is making.
Yeah, for the pixel art.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you know that specifically because I know you were interested in it. So
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So
Matt
yes,
Check.
but thanks
Me?
to that unwelcome surprise, I don't want to dive into my main topic.
Unwelcome
We'll do the
surprise.
second one.
Well, yeah, welcome surprise. Excuse me. No, I did not.
I know you
I
meant.
said the wrong word. I'm sorry.
Just out of
The
nowhere.
welcome surprise. Yes.
Dude, you're crying. Why are you crying?
I don't want to hit on my main topic because I want us to actually
Have time to
have
do
time and
that?
dig into that. So let's just end the show. What are you guys playing
No,
right
no.
now?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Second topic. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I am going to let Matt Check talk first. But first, I am going to draw it out until he gets really angry
you already
that I keep interrupting him.
Derek, you already pissed me off in Rocket League, okay?
Oh,
Why is it? Because
we were playing Rocket League. This is one of the
This
games
is the game
that
we're playing
we
a
are
lot.
playing.
I think it's safe to say right now, all of us have been playing that.
This is
Fucking
an
amazing
excellent
game.
game.
The past couple of
It
days.
was hilarious.
It
We
was
were
such
playing.
bullshit.
We were playing 3v3, me, Ryan, and Matt, and we were switching off to see who could win with the
I
two
beat
bots.
you and
I
Ryan.
put two in myself.
I beat you and Ryan.
I
when it was
beat
just
you
me.
and Ryan
When you were-
while I was on my back the entire game. I would back up at the start, and I'd flip myself over in the goal and just go, what? Defense! And they hit the ball into me, and it rolled into their goal, and so I got a point. Then I started to drive around the walls, and I fell off, and I hit the ball into their goal again. And then I just decided to hang out and do whatever, and I won the game on
Hell
my
yeah.
back.
I beat you and Ryan, though.
That was really loud, man.
I know, I'm sorry. It really pissed me off because he was just like, woo, D, the D. I'm like, Derek, you're fucking lame. D, got the D, who's got the good D? I'm like, God damn it, Derek.
It was embarrassing.
Such bullshit. So Rocket League's basically
I
that.
love
Rocket League, and we're playing Destiny, obviously. I've tried playing Fallout again, but my freaking Fallout's not working.
Oh no.
Yeah, I couldn't load it. It was like 20 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I was getting really mad about it. Really mad.
Really angry.
Really angry.
What? Fallout?
Fallout.
I think Rocket League is probably the game we've been playing the most.
It's hard to decide on which camera angle. Like I said it last week, but that I dislike the most. Because following it, whenever I come up the side of the ball, I'll try to hit it and then I'll miss it. But if I'm playing the one where you're not locked on, whenever the ball is falling, I just cannot hit it.
I think the lock-on is really good. I personally
No,
think
no.
you just gotta get used to
You
the
do
camera
have
angle.
to, and I should really stop being as close to the ball all the time as I always am.
Because the jumps are not that high.
No, you gotta start back
Yeah.
if you want
Yeah.
to hit it.
Absolutely.
Games, is that it for your games?
Yeah, what are you playing, Derek?
Well, I'm not necessarily playing it, but I want to more. Heroes of the Storm. I
I
want
played
to.
some this week.
I need to because
I'm almost level 9 or almost level 10 with Captain Hammer.
I wanna play with like our group. I don't like playing with like half the people.
I think you could still win with half the people.
Well, it's you can still win. It's just it's more fun with the whole.
Fucking promised.
I played with you though.
You did.
It was
What?
fun.
I'm not mad at you. You fulfilled your promise.
All right, good.
Just remember that next time you promise.
That we know that you have it in you to fulfill your promise, so don't not fulfill your promise. All right,
All right.
because we know you can.
I'm a promise
But yeah.
filler.
I don't know. I kind of want to save up for the new hero, Leoric, because he
Leoric.
never actually dies.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
He's got a
dumb.
respawn cheat.
Yeah, he just slows people because he turns into a ghost when he dies, and you just run around and like slow people down, and you drain their hope to reset your respawn timer, and then you just spawn back where you were at.
I think there might be a war breaking out
It's
outside.
Daredevil,
right.
man. It's Daredevil.
Is she watching Daredevil still,
Yeah.
or was she? Because I know she switched back to Blacklist at some point.
That was Daredevil when I looked.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what I
I've
want
been
to.
watching that. I wanted to talk to
good.
you about that. I've got 2 episodes left.
That is definitely the best Marvel villain that they've ever made.
It's the
Kingpin?
Yeah.
it's the episode that ends with the 2 of them in a room. And
Okay.
they're having a conversation.
Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's a good episode.
Oh, they talk crazy.
yeah, and then something happens afterwards.
Crazy.
Aaron, what have you been playing?
Riley.
Rocket
Destiny.
Destiny.
Got the Witcher bug this week back finally.
Woo!
So I've been playing. I played about.
Where you at?
I just did the first Siri mission,
You got a new favorite mission
Okay.
yet?
Yeah, I got a new favorite mission.
and I also did the witch one, where you go find the witch there. Like there's the one to go. Like the quest starts and you have 2 options. You can either go talk to the witch or the Baron.
Mm.
And I went and talked to the witch first, and
That's
now
what
I'm
I
with the
did.
Baron.
That's the order I did it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
The witch quest actually is really good because
He got
it's
to
like,
see his first boobies.
it's story scripted. There's boobies.
Is it the saggy ones that are
No,
on?
no,
Yeah,
they're
okay.
nice.
Have you
They're
seen
fun.
the PS4 wallpaper for this game?
Right?
When you go to your
Keeps it-
what is it? Your
does
friends
it have
list?
a water hag on it?
Yeah, when you go to your friends list, there's your hag, and you just see saggy tits.
nasty titties. It's so gross.
And
Yeah,
it's-
no, I just got through a cutscene where one's just standing in the background the entire time, just.
And he just keeps it on that screen all the time to
It's
fuck
so
with Matt
big
Jack.
too. It's like half
I'm gonna
the.
burn it into his TV.
It's burned into my memory because when I downloaded that too, I'm like, oh cool, The Witcher, it's free. What up? Oh my god.
They put all of the gross monsters on the
Why?
instead of the cool ones.
of all the creatures in that game.
They
you had
kinda
to
did
choose
the, like,
old
hairy
lady with
red
big old
one.
titties. It's so gross.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pop that up for our listeners.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So gross.
Matt, check, you're perverted, dude. Why?
Why do you
get
keep
kicks-
looking, dude?
Why do you get
I
kicks
changed
off
it to the
this?
Destiny one.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And fantastic.
Right, so that keeps it the
I
fuck with
want
me.
to actually put like a decent looking theme up, but I just
you
did
just
not
like the
part
sound.
with that PlayStation startup
It's the sound.
Right? I wish you could customize.
That'd be
Like, do
nice.
the sounds from
I like the
this
Destiny
one
one,
and
that
the
sounds
like font from
It's
this
the
one.
sound.
You could probably
That's
actually make
all
your
it's
own.
about.
Icon color schemes from this one.
You could probably make your own, but then you'd have to put it up on the store and
Like-
then buy it yourself.
Like your sweet
See,
MySpace profile.
I felt like that was going to go
copy, paste the code,
somewhere
what-
mildly
what? You
offensive.
got, like,
I thought you were going
coding
to tie that
name.
around to Japan somehow.
no,
I wasn't.
Peter Akamoto,
It was the look you gave me.
Pearl Harbor.
Real quick before I say what I've been playing this week, I fucked up editing the podcast for last week, so it starts off with this.
Nice.
But I mean,
Silence.
listeners
What's up,
should-
everybody? Welcome
most
to
people should know
NIBScast
this.
episode 19.
I was wondering why you didn't cut that. I'm like, are we keeping that or not?
How do I sound now, Nick? Better. What's up, everybody? Welcome to NIBScast
Oops.
Yeah, so it just starts with that.
That's actually a good peek behind the curtain. It never
Yeah.
goes.
Oh, you
on
know,
the
it's
first
never the
one.
first
No,
try.
dude. Behind the scenes.
No,
Yeah.
I think that might be thunder.
No, there's no,
No, that's
storm
definitely
surround.
the
I-
TV.
Pretty sure that's not thunder.
when I
It's
turned my
definitely
phone
TV,
on,
man.
it was
I've got the
beeping.
headphones on.
It's just
I can't.
everywhere.
It's just noise, and it sounds like it's coming from behind me.
Whoa, it's stormy.
I've been playing. I played some Heroes. I played a bit of Nazebo.
Dude, Nazebo's awesome.
I like Nazebo.
What's Nazebo?
Fucking
He's the witch doctor.
throwing spiders.
Oh, okay.
I like
Yeah.
his gargantuan.
Yes.
And the wall is
Oh my
zombies.
god. People are just stupid as hell. You start running away because you're about to die. Throw the gargantuan up. They'll stop and fight that instead of
Yeah.
you. I don't know why, but it happens 9 times out of 10. It's the best thing in the world. It's also ridiculously strong. I also like the last talent that I take with him, which I can't remember what it's actually called, but I just call it Humongoloid.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Played Heroes, played some Rocket League, played some Witcher. I feel like there was something else I was playing.
You're mostly on The Witcher whenever
I was about to
you
say,
on
I see
PS4.
you
Yeah.
on The Witcher all the time, so.
Witcher's really good. I have a new favorite quest in it. I just came across this dude who stopped me, like on my horse,
Whoa.
and he's like, "You, we need to fight." I was like,
Milk
What?
drinker.
no,
Nobody calls me drunk milk drinker.
no, and I was just like, "What?" He's like, I made a promise to Lady Bilberry that I would fight 100 men to win her favor. That's stupid.
You're going to
Go
die.
fight someone else.
I just kept choosing the options that didn't become actively aggressive,
Okay.
but it was just like, you don't want to do this. I will kill you. And then I ended up almost killing him, and then he surrendered.
I was waiting for him
And
to
I'm-
punch him once, and Nick was just like, I died.
No, but there's something about it that makes me think it's gonna be like the admirer
recurring?
from
Oh,
Mass
yeah.
Effect,
Okay.
where he just pops up in each area you're in, vying for a new woman's affection.
Or he just keeps trying to come back and fight you.
He becomes your
I got you
rival.
this time.
But I really want that to be the case.
Or the guy in Oblivion. He's just like, hi.
Oh,
how's it going?"
no, he's the admirer. Or I don't remember what he's called. But yeah,
He's now
He
your
wants your D.
rival.
Yeah.
He's now your rival. Like, I'll get you for this. And he
Right.
just punched me. He's like,
Why can't I beat you?
there was another one I did, and I can't remember which one it was. The Baron storyline is really good. I'm pretty sure the Baron storyline also has the first time that you have to make a choice that will
Affects the
affect
game.
the rest of the game.
Okay.
Because it cuts to the route I took cut to a cut to one of the when you're loading and it has the bard telling what's going on
Right.
in your story.
Uh-huh.
It cut to one of those real abruptly, and it kind of talked about how sometimes you have to choose between the greater or lesser evil. I don't really believe in those things, but they exist, and the choice I made, blah 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 blah. So yeah, in the Baron storyline. So,
Cool.
Heads up.
Choose the bad one.
yeah, she's the worst one.
I chose the.
I want the one with all the saggy titties.
Oh, there are saggy titties in that storyline.
No.
There are saggy titties in that storyline.
Choose that one.
Oh,
I chose the one that would help the greater good, but it made other shit happen.
There's
So-
3 choices: help the greater good, hurt the greater good, saggy titties. There's oh fuck
Saggy
yeah,
titties, saggy titties. Oh god, now this episode's gonna be saggy titties.
yep,
Dude, I'm gonna have to share this
saggy
on
titties
Facebook.
in the
yeah.
We
By
already
the way,
you already
guys-
shared Mantis tits.
I know.
Listen to our wholesome podcast.
That was the dumbest joke that I feel
Yeah,
nobody
it-
cared
no.
about. I didn't even care about
I was
it.
cringing the whole time.
Eh.
I grew a mantis. I actually thought you had a mantis, and then you didn't.
I know, I was
and I was just
excited.
wondering what the hell you
Well,
were talking about.
My favorite part about the whole thing is just how nonchalantly and how there's no effect from it at the end of the podcast when I'm just like, I don't have a mantis farm, by the way. And then you just
It
continue.
was just sadness. It was just
alright.
despair. Crippling
Yeah.
despair. I wanted us to hold a mantis. To draw a face
I mean,
on
I've
my
held
finger.
mantises.
My pet one.
And a dick.
They
on
are
my-
around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I've held one, but I want to draw a face on my finger and like a little penis on my what is this, a joint, and I want it to try and cut my finger head off.
I remember one time in 6th grade, sitting in
They're
old,
not
good old
cipher.
Mr. Ralston's
That's not
class.
actually that common unless they're starving.
Sitting in
Well, then I'll
Mr.
starve it
Ralston's
first.
class doing math, and he's sitting there teaching us math, and he goes, "Oh my God, a mantis!" And there was just some like mantis scaling up the side of the school.
I like to think it was in a different part of the school. He just sensed it.
They're
Oh my
scary.
god, a mantis!
Dude, they're scary.
they're surprisingly big.
They've
was a
got
science
big ass
teacher, too.
hands.
Yeah.
They look like they're grass leaves, but
True facts about the mantis.
true facts about the mantis. The brain.
I think it's time to wrap up the show.
What? We're talking about mantises now. This is a new podcast.
Hey,
Welcome to the Mantiscast.
the
No, I'm just gonna
female
name this one
brain.
Mantiscast.
Okay, that's
now.
much
if
better.
you guys enjoyed what you heard, the talk about mantises, the talk about Awada, the talk about video games,
And saggy titties.
and saggy titties, please subscribe on YouTube to the NIBSmedia. You're there right now. Click the button. Subscribe.
Do it.
Then go to our Facebook page, NIBSmedia, because NIBScast is a production of NIBSmedia.
Yes.
Give us a like. Like us. We want you to like us.
Subscribe. You like me.
What do you get if you get one like there, Derek?
I don't know.
Is it
A notification.
47 prayers? No, it's not it.
You get to view all of our cool, amazing content.
Exactly.
That's what you get.
Like premiering
That's
tomorrow,
much better than
which
50
is
prayers
yesterday.
to Africa's.
Nibs tournament.
It's true. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Should be posted by the time you're listening
Actually,
to this.
this will come out after it.
I said that. I said premiering tomorrow, which will actually end up being yesterday.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
No,
I said it
Too
quietly.
busy talking, Derek.
I know.
Anyway, until next week, I'm Aaron Lamping.
Oh, I'm Nikki, 13.
I am Nikki Derrick.
I'm Matt.
I can never think of an interesting.
We'll see
thing
you
to
guys.
say.
Wait. Before we see them next time, a couple podcasts ago when I opened it, and you guys said he shows. I like that you. No, how did you went with Derek Ragsdale? You went to say Derek Ragsdale, and Derek cuts you off and just goes, Matt. Like he's like Derek Ragsdale, Matt.
Next time!
This phone is so shitty.
Goodbye.